The following segment is sponsored by Best Day Brewing.
Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's a non-alcoholic beer that goes great with any meal. Let's head to the Fremont Street and Red Sauce Pizza to sample a slice that pairs perfectly with Best Day Brewing in today's Best Dish Yet.
Red Sauce Pizza is a neighborhood joint pizzeria. I'm a huge fan of old school classics, so pepperoni, pineapple, Italian hoagies. I really try to bring back some of my childhood nostalgia of eating. Our regular crust is made with a pouliche. That's a pre-ferment, sort of similar to a sourdough. We're using commercial yeast rather than the natural yeast in the air, but it's gonna create a really crispy, slightly chewy, a really fun, light, crispy, kind of like ciabatta bread with really good sauce. We use really good cheese. So the Wild Child, I particularly like that pie because we get whole loins. We trim them up, we get those from Revel Meat, we cure them for 7 to 10 days, and then we pull them out, we let them dry, and then we smoke them and baste them with like a little bit of maple syrup. So not a lot of pizzerias make their own Canadian bacon. Ours is awesome. We leave that nice fat cap on there, we smoke it to about 130 degrees, we slice it, and it's just so sweet and succulent with the onions and the fresh pineapple on the pizza. It's fantastic. It just works great. You've got the nice sweet pineapple with also the sweet Canadian bacon, but the crust is gonna be really crispy. It's got a slight char on it and just a little bit of chew, so it's actually really pleasant. The Wild Child's for all the dads out there. That's what they want. They want the Hawaiian pizza. So I kind of made that one for dads. It's very popular. And it's such good quality. When you taste that Canadian bacon, you're gonna be like, wow, where did you get this? But like, you can't get it, because I make it. So the sausage tavern pie is called the Melissa McMillan after Melissa from Sandwich because it's her giardiniera on the pizza. I love that pizza because the sausage is a complete endeavor. We get whole pork shoulder, pork butts. We add all our spices, we mix it, and then we bake it off. We add a lot of extra back fat to it, so it's really juicy. So you compare that with like the nice heat of the giardiniera with those pickled vegetables, and it's magnificent, especially on the tavern pie, which, you know, Mel's from Chicago, so she's the one that got me started on making the tavern pies. It's just so fun to eat, and sausage and giardiniera, like that is a staple in Chicago. I was gonna try to make my own giardiniera, but once you taste Mel's, it's perfect. And you cut it really small, so you're getting tiny little pieces, which when it comes out of the oven, you'll see these tiny little corner pieces are the most devoured first pieces because they're charred, you've got that sauce and that cheese hanging over the edge, and it's just all crispy. As to where the other dough, you're really chewing because you have that gluten development. You know, this pie almost has like no gluten development, made with an all-purpose flour. So they're complete opposites of each other, but they're both really fun to eat. So for the Melissa McMillan Tavern Pie, the non-alcoholic Best Day IPA is phenomenal. You're gonna get that really richness from the sausage, and the IPA, that bitterness, just kind of cuts that away, and it's quite refreshing. That fennel in the sausage, and it's also got chili flake. So you get the IPA notes and the bitterness. It's kind of cutting that fattiness of the meat. And it just is just, also after eating such a rich meal, it does just kind of like solidify all those flavors coming through. Pairing that with the beer, the IPA, it's delicious. You know, I'm a baker at heart, so that's where it all starts. Using good flour, using a pre-ferment, making a dough that has consistency. I want the customer to have the same experience every time. You're gonna taste the crust. A lot of pizzerias, you don't even, the crust is a vehicle to throw toppings on. You know, on ours, you're gonna be like, that crust, I remember that crust. We are a neighborhood pizza joint just serving the best pizza that we know how. That Friday night, being off school, getting that pizza with your best friend, And like we used to get a pizza and we watched like the Chicago Bulls play the Blazers, and that was like our favorite thing to do. So it's very much just like Friday night pizza. I just want to recreate something that was in my childhood, but make it a really good product.
Oh my goodness, that looks so good. To learn more about red sauce pizza and all the varieties from Best Day Brewing, just head to our website at KATU.com/AMNW. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.